they believe in creating this politics of fear. A majority crowd, if they are fearful of a minority, their politics works. So all these things they will see as furthering their political agenda. So that is the biggest problem, is that when their political agenda like this moves forward in a country, it is dangerous for people. No matter which community you belong, whether you are a majority or minority, a street fight is going on, all our children are not safe.
Now you see the introduction of home Islam, he's been going there and coming back, and also yesterday he has tweeted.
There has been no intervention. My thing is that there is no intervention. Even in the wrestlers issue, there is no intervention. Where is the intervention? Around 2-3 months, the people who they were very proud of, they have been sitting in the streets and shouting. Around 7 of the women athletes are shouting against a guy. I don't know how this Bridge Bhushan's track record has to be found out. He has 38 criminal cases around from 73 to 97. He's got 38 criminal cases, including a Tada case in which he was harboring Dawood Ibrahim's people. He has dacoity, kidnapping, sexual assault, whatnot. If you take the IPC, all the crimes are there. And you're harboring such a person, disrespecting and insulting the women and the athletes who have worked for the country. So it's like beats me. Where is the intervention?
So do you also talk about the local governance issues?
Yeah, see, but I really want to understand, yes, there are many forums which are talking about these things, but when a humanitarian crisis is going on, I think there has to be some voice. That was the intention of this press meet. Yeah, we will talk about
Do you have anything to say about the governor's recent statement on foreign trips and
See, these are all provocations, in my opinion, to divert our attention to non-important things. Even this huge Senthil issue and all, I don't think anybody gains anything out of this except the BJP to push an agenda that whoever talks such things are anti-national and stuff like that. But I think what we should be really talking is about the crisis which the youngsters are going on in this country, the infrastructure issues, the price rise which is happening, people are not able to manage things. All this provocations by the governor is a scripted thing. He has to say this so that next 2 days our TV cameras are on him and discussions are on him. I think that's the value he adds in the BJP.
So you played a very major role in Karnataka elections, also coming to about the war room, what you played. In Tamil Nadu, if you see BJP as a very strong war room presence, even BJP state president Anna playing a very huge role. Practically, we have to speak about it. So do you think you have anything in mind ahead of 2024 general election? Do you have any statistics?
No, I think this term war room has been now become scandalized in Tamil Nadu. It's not done to demean people and do further an agenda. In fact, in Karnataka, our war room was connecting to our party workers, not demeaning anybody. So these two things are very different. So the party believes in a certain ideology, and to further the ideology, we will be creating structures, but that is more towards the party and how we should function. We have a plan, we will be working on it. Not only for this 24 election, it will be a long term.
So how different your war room and Annamalai's war room?
They're completely different. I don't even want to call it war room if you want to compare that with this. This is like a scandalizing place. This is like I don't know. I can't say. I don't want to compare that.
Sir, you were the war room chief for Congress in Karnataka. You have extensively traveled across Karnataka. You know the pulse of the state. But within a few days of coming to power, T.K. Shivakumar told that they will be pushing the Younited project as soon as possible. He has in fact told the authorities to go ahead with the project. What it takes of the project to be completed, he has told them to go ahead as soon as possible. But on the other hand, Tamil Nadu, the Congress is of different stand. They are telling that they will stand for the people of Tamil Nadu. So within the Congress itself, it's kind of different when it comes to Younited project from Karnataka's point of view and Tamil Nadu's point of view. And you are a person who has knowledge about both the states. So what do you think will be a viable solution for this, and what can we expect?
First of all, we understand that we are a union of states, and Congress also functions like that. Congress is not a unitary party where one person commands everything or one thing. We respect and celebrate each other's diversity and each other's demands. And by being politicians of this land, we support our requirements and our needs. what Congress will play a huge role is in finding a middle path, is finding a solution to this. And nobody can in India or not neither in any other world also, nobody can unilaterally go on any water project. You have to understand this. There are authorities which has to agree upon, and the lower riparian states has to give consent for all these things. So politically they might say anything, but that doesn't have any value. And Congress is very clear. Tamil Nadu Congress Committee is very clear of our requirements and where our stand is. So whatever is there, that will be discussed later. So I don't think you should be worried that Congress there is not supporting it. That is how the country functions. That is how the political parties also function. And finding a solution is what I think we should all go about.
So this is again related to this. We could see, early months, BJP has started protesting against these issues. They are raising cattle issues again.
So that's the problem. We don't have a problem with BJP raising any livelihood issues. They are opposition, and opposition is a very important factor of a democracy. Unlike their idea that it has to be opposition free, we really want a robust opposition. But we will not tolerate anything which propagates, which pits people against people. Please understand this difference. An authoritarian government can be fought by people. But if the government tries to make people against people, then nobody can save anybody. So that is what is the knowledge that we should have, and never support an ideology which puts this person against me or this person against me. That's dangerous to the whole society.
Basically, these protests are losing.
It's their politics. That's how they will do. They'll bring cattle, hijab, and not. But the Karnataka's people have answered it very conclusively, I suppose. And this whole idea that India is like very Hindutva oriented and all is completely false. And that BJP is this electoral machine is also completely false.
So do you think the PM is someone who never listens? Because Rahul Gandhi, while talking in the US, he has told that there are some people who teach science to scientists, warfare to army ministry to historians, and they never listen. And he was, of course, telling Prime Minister Narendra Modi, even if he was not directly mentioning him. So how do you look at his personality? Because we are talking about the authoritarian governments and what they do to the people. So on a larger picture, I'm asking.
The larger picture is, I think we should go beyond Modi. The PM represents an ideology. He comes from that ideology never listens. For that ideology, people don't matter. It is the hierarchy which matters. They don't believe in equality. They don't believe in bringing people in an equal platform. When they say they need Congress Mukt Bharat, what do they mean? They mean we don't want an ideology which talks about equity. That is what they mean. So, their whole ideology doesn't listen. And the core people, in that ideology will have a similar pattern. You will see leaders everywhere, when they believe that ideology, they will be first of all arrogant, they'll be ignorant, they'll be extremely stupid, and they will put everybody in trouble. It all happens.
Sir, adding to a question, there is this opinion. If Congress would have been in this place, they would have removed that person for, say, Brijbhushan Singh or Railway Minister. That is opinion that this is the place where Congress did something wrong. They do respond to the public opinion immediately. But BJP is not like that. We will stand firmly, be it restless protest or be it the resignation of Ashwini Vaishnav. How do you see this opinion?
That's a very silly opinion. When people come with something, and whenever you don't have power, people without power come with you with a complaint. It is very, very important that we listen to it and we respond to it. The bare minimum we can do is for a fair inquiry to happen is to kind of create that balance. Now, what has happened here is not a normal thing. It's not a normal thing. It's not somebody complaining in Twitter. This is about 7 of the premier wrestlers of this country who got medals for the country sitting in a road and protesting. And I don't know if you can get a chance, please read that FIR. To register an FIR, Supreme Court had to intervene. Now, if you read that FIR, you will realize what kind of torture all of them underwent. One minor girl has also complained. So this is the level of complaint on which they are sitting, very casually, aram se. So, I really don't understand, how we can even, many educated and liberal people see this and pass over this. This can happen tomorrow to anybody in your house also. So that's it.
Final question from my side. So the partner opposition party meeting that has been postponed, it is likely to take place on June 23 is what we get to understand. Of course, 16 parties, they have decided to come together, and we can expect an opposition, unity, unlike in 2019, a bigger unity maybe. So who will be the PM phase on your
The coalition will decide. That's the whole point of coalition, having a meeting, right? If it was decided, why would we have the meetings?
So the meeting is to decide the DMs.
Not only that, that will also be a part. Sometimes there might be a understanding about how to face the elections. They might come up with a face. They might not come out with a face also. It all depends on. See, when so many regional parties who have established themselves are coming together, then there is enough respect should be provided to their thought process also. So after the meeting, we'll come to know whatever it is.
Thank you.